All right, peace to all the guys on earth. Welcome back again to Shan's. Welcome back to Opportunity. It's your girl, Mama Bambi, back with another amazing video. All right, so within this video today, I really want to talk about your genome. Okay, what is the genome? And also microRNA. All right, so if you have not already gotten your essential birth report, which is also called your natal chart or your birth report, your birth chart, all right, you can go to tarot.com. It costs about $15 to get it. All right, tarot.com, or you can go to astro-seek.com. Now that website is a free website. All right, it's astro-seek, seek.com. All right, that's free. So what you do is you put in all your login information. Make sure that you have your time of birth so your chart can be very accurate. All right, because like I said before, if you don't have your time of birth, your ascendant sign may not be accurate, your moon sign, your houses, and also your degrees. Okay, so that's very important because just knowing, like, all of our astrological energy is very complex. Okay, it's a lot of intricate details to each and every one of us, and just having your time of birth, you will have a better understanding of yourself. All right, like you may be on a cusp of some of your energy, maybe at like 27, 28, 29 degrees. And with you knowing that, it makes more sense, because then you will realize that you're pulling in energy from the next sign. Okay, the sign after that, if it's like between 27, 28, and 29 degrees. Or you may be at like 0 degrees, 1 degrees, 2 or 3 degrees. So you pulling in energy before that sign. All right, so it's really important that you have your chart, and to really to know thyself, to study astrology, because it is the mechanics of our consciousness, which is our mind. Okay, the mechanics of God. We are God. All right, so this is what I want to say. So when you get your essential birth report, right, when you get your essential birth report, you're going to see that you have aspects. Now, each and every one of us have different amount of aspects. All right, so like for myself, I have like 26 aspects, 27 aspects. You understand what I'm saying? I have like less than 30 aspects. And then my oldest daughter, she has 33 aspects. All right, and my oldest son, he has 30 aspects. There's some people that just may have 15. There's some people that may have 20. So we all have different aspects. Now these aspects are broken up into two different categories. All right, you have what we call angels, and then you have your demons. All right, and when you look at all of your aspects, I'm going to go over the angels and the demons. When you look at all of your aspects, all right, on your natal chart, all of your aspects is your entire genome. All right, so when you actually look at each aspect, now each aspect is a gene. All right, genes is information. Genes is a segment off of the DNA strand. All right, so before you were born, right, during the methylation process of when you was conceived, right, all right, so you get 23 chromosomes from your mother, and then you get 23 chromosomes from your father. All right, put them together, that's 46. Then within the cytoplasm, you'll see our mitochondrial DNA. All right, so your mother and father coming together created a chemical reaction. Now, what chooses the genes on the DNA strand? Nature chooses the genes that is going to be selected on the DNA strand. All right, so so when nature chooses these genes, all right, it's very important. Like, for one, if a person wants to, let's say, if you know you are the Christ conscious, or you know you're a divine being, you know that you're an angel, you know that you're just a good person, and you always been the type of person that to seek divine knowledge of truth, like of self. Okay, objective. You've been a truth seeker of objective facts, just trying to figure out everything. All right, and want to gain or have universal knowledge. You reach your Christ conscious. All right, so Just using myself for an example. I'm going to use myself for an example when it comes to my oldest child. All right. So when I was pregnant with my daughter, all right, I was a strict vegan. All right. Strict vegan. I didn't eat any dairy products. I didn't eat any eggs. I didn't eat no fast food the whole time I was pregnant with her. All right. I drank a lot of water, like a lot of water. I did drink orange juice and apple juice used to be my two favorite excuse me. My orange juice and apple juice used to be my two favorite juices, all right? So the point where I'm trying to make is throughout my whole pregnancy, no lie, I was happy throughout my whole pregnancy. Like I was got pregnant at 19, had her at 20. All right, like literally the whole time I was happy. So with me being very jovial and just excited, um, the thoughts. All right, I was having high vibrational thoughts. All right, so during the point where I'm trying to make is during the methylation process. All right, if a person wants to, okay, thoughts is basically what I want to say. So I was having the right thoughts. I was eating properly. All right, so to basically like reproduce a divine child, you got to make sure that you vibrating high, having high vibrational thoughts. What you think, all right, and what you put in your body plays a very big role in what genes is going to be selected during that methylation process. What genes is going to be selected off of the DNA strand, all right? And also your environment, all right? Your environment, all right? So depending on where you were born around the world, all right, nature chooses what genes is going to be selected in order for that being, that person to survive within that environment. All right. Trying to see what else. Yeah, your thoughts, the foods you eat, the environment. Yeah. All right. So, all right. So, this is what I want to say. All right. So when you get your your natal chart, right? So you look at, like I've used, like I showed you all before. I don't know if y'all can see this. I don't know if y'all can see this, but this, I actually wrote all my aspects on a board. All right. So all of these aspects that's on this board, okay, is my entire genome. All right. These are genes. Each aspect is a gene. These genes is a blueprint. All right. The point where I want to make with this video, right, is everything that we eat has microRNA in it. Okay, it's messenger RNA. RNA is a gene, RNA is information, RNA is just it's missing one side. Okay, so within on the DNA strand, you will see that on the DNA strand it has different nucleotides, which is called A, C, T's, and G's. All right, and so it's missing one side. These are genes. Okay, super small. So if you like, for an example, some people think like if they're raw vegans that they're more healthier, but that's not true. Like let's just use, we can use broccoli for an example, or we can use kale greens for an example. All right. You can use chicken, steak, anything. So if you cook, say if you eat broccoli that's raw, or if you cook the broccoli, it still has live active microRNA within the broccoli. And I'm just using that for an example. That's actually getting into your bloodstream, attaching to your chromosome. All right. And it alters your DNA. Okay. So let's just say you eating a GMO, I don't know, a GMO orange. All right. It alters your genetic code. All right. Yeah, so basically what I want to say is your DNA, your entire genome, all your aspects of your mind is a blueprint, okay, to code for something, to make the protein within your body. All right, so with you putting genetically modified food within your body, eating fast food, drinking soda, consuming cigarettes, you know, it alters your genetic code. So if with this being a blueprint, you can alter your genetic code, because the DNA is the mind of God. Okay, DNA is your mind. It's the mind of God, and if you are able to alter a person's genetic code, you understand what I'm saying? Like your genome, your aspects of your mind is like, it means nothing if if it's being altered. You don't understand what I'm saying? So let me see what I wanted to say. All right, so we belong between the tropic of Cancer and Capricorn, right? So once you actually place in your right environment, receiving the type of ultraviolet rays that we need, UVB, ultraviolet B sun rays, what actually occurs, right, is if you are the type of person that had genes lying dormant, what is it? Signal transduction. All right. So what occurs is signal transduction. A signal from the environment hits your skin. It goes into your cells, right? And it involves with selecting the gene activity. So it actually activate your dormant genes when you're actually getting the sunlight, UVB sunlight. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, it's very important. It's very important that you be careful what you put in your body and on your body. I don't use lotions. I use shea butter. I use coconut oil. I use sesame seed oil. You understand? Sesame seed oil. I use all these oils on my skin. I drink spring water. And make sure you put the right things in your body so you do not alter your genetic code, because DNA is the mind of God. It is our mind. It is the mind of God. All right. So if you all have any questions, you can of course leave a comment down below, or you can inbox me. All right. So peace to all the gods, and I love myself.